Hey, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel, where we dig deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on these hidden gems. Today, we're talking about a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth, wait for it, up to $1 million. Yes, we're talking about the 1965 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny. First, let's talk history. The 1965 Lincoln penny comes from a very interesting time in U.S. coinage. In the mid-1960s, the United States Mint was dealing with a serious coin shortage. To tackle the crisis, some significant decisions were made that influenced the way coins were produced. In 1965, the Mint decided to stop using mint marks altogether on coins. So, whether you find a penny minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco from this year, it won't have a mint mark. This policy continued until 1968. Now, you might be wondering, how can a penny from 1965, with no mint mark, fetch such a high price? The answer lies in rare errors and high-grade examples. First, let's discuss errors. Some of these pennies were accidentally struck on the wrong planchets, like silver planchets used for dimes. Imagine finding a 1965 penny that sounds different because it was struck on a silver planchet. Those error coins are incredibly rare and sought after by collectors, fetching massive sums at auction. Then there are pennies that are in exceptional condition. Coins graded MS-67 or higher are exceedingly valuable because, let's face it, how often do you see a penny from 1965 that looks flawless? The Mint produced over 1.5 billion Lincoln cents that year, but finding one without any wear, scratches, or imperfections is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, what exactly should you look for if you have a 1965 penny lying around? Here are the key factors that could make your coin worth a small fortune. The coin should be in pristine, uncirculated condition. The higher the grade, the better the value. Even minor scratches can significantly decrease a coin's worth. Check for any striking errors or planchet errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely. If the coin has an unusual metallic sound when dropped, it could be a silver planchet error. If you believe your coin is in outstanding condition or has an error, get it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. Graded coins are more trusted by buyers and can bring in higher prices. Let's talk numbers. In 2023, a high-grade 1965 Lincoln penny sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Some rare error coins have fetched up to 6 figures. And who knows? If an extraordinary error penny were discovered today, it could be worth millions. Always stay updated with auction houses like Heritage Auctions or eBay for the latest trends and prices. Here's how you can check if your 1965 penny is valuable. Use good lighting and a magnifying glass. Look for any anomalies like double strikes, off-center strikes, or odd metal colors. A standard penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly lighter or heavier, you might have a special error coin. If you think you found a gem, don't hesitate to consult with a coin expert or numismatist. Their insights can be invaluable. So, do you have a 1965 penny that could make you rich? Dig through those old jars, check your piggy banks, and inspect those coins carefully. The treasure could be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin collectors, and comment below if you found any rare coins in your collection. 1968 D Lincoln penny, and discuss what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable in today's market. If you have one of these coins in your collection, this video might change the way you view that little copper piece in your possession. So, stay tuned to discover the fascinating details about this penny, how to identify rare ones, and what collectors are willing to pay for them. The 1968 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and bears the iconic D mint mark on the lower right side beneath the date. In 1968, millions of these pennies were minted. However, not all of them are created equal, and some specific features or errors can make these coins extremely valuable. The primary reason certain 1968 D pennies fetch high prices at auctions is due to mint errors or exceptional condition. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for rare variations and well-preserved coins. First, let's talk about the importance of condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70, with mint state or MS coins being the most pristine. A 1968 D Lincoln penny in perfect mint state 67 or 68 condition can bring significant value to collectors. This high grade means the coin has little to no wear, retains its original luster, and appears almost as if it just left the mint. The better the condition, the higher the value. For example, recent sales have shown that a 1968 D penny graded mint state 67 can sell for hundreds of dollars, and if you're lucky enough to have a grade 68, it could be worth thousands. Now, aside from condition, let's explore what makes a 1968 D Lincoln penny even more valuable. Mint errors are a key factor. These errors can be striking imperfections that occurred during the minting process, making the coin unique. Some common and sought-after errors include doubled die varieties, off-center strikes, and die cracks. The most valuable 1968 D Lincoln pennies are those that exhibit strong doubling on the obverse side, which means the design elements like the date, the word liberty, or the phrase "I in God we trust" appear doubled. Coins with clear, strong doubling are rare and can fetch thousands of dollars. Another aspect that collectors consider is the historical significance of this penny. The year 1968 was a time of change in the United States, and coins from this era hold a special place in history. While most 1968 D pennies are composed of copper, their historical context adds to their appeal among numismatists and history enthusiasts. So, how do you know if your 1968 D Lincoln penny could be worth a fortune? Start by carefully examining your coin. Use a magnifying glass to look for any mint errors or unusual features. Check the coin's condition. If it's in pristine shape, or you suspect it has a mint error, consider having it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin will provide you with an official grade and increase its market value. Speaking of market value, let's discuss the eye-popping numbers. While common 1968 D pennies found in circulation might only be worth their face value of 1 cent, those with exceptional grades or rare mint errors can command impressive prices. A top-graded 1968 D penny without errors can be valued in the range of several hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on demand. However, if your coin has a significant mint error, like a major doubled die, its worth can skyrocket to tens of thousands of dollars. The most extraordinary pieces have even reached six-figure sums at auction, drawing immense interest from collectors around the world. Imagine discovering a 1968 D Lincoln penny in your possession that sells for tens of thousands, or even over $100,000. It might sound too good to be true, but these cases are real and happen more often than you'd think. That's why it's crucial to inspect any old pennies you come across, especially those from the 1960s. In summary, the 1968 D Lincoln penny may appear ordinary at first glance, but certain features can make it extremely valuable. Remember, condition is crucial. Mint state coins with minimal wear and great luster are highly prized. Look for errors, especially double die varieties. And finally, if you think your penny could be rare or valuable, don't hesitate to get it professionally graded. Your humble penny could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. 1973 D Lincoln penny, an unassuming coin that can surprise collectors and enthusiasts alike with its potential market value. The 1973 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark located just below the year on the obverse of the coin. This coin features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the front, created by sculptor Victor D. Brenner. The reverse side, until 2008, displayed the Lincoln Memorial, honoring one of America's most influential presidents. While billions of these coins were produced, certain features make some examples highly valuable. Now, let's explore what makes a 1973 D Lincoln penny worth significantly more than its face value. The condition of the coin plays a significant role. Collectors grade coins using the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor P1 to perfect mint state MS 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. An uncirculated 1973 penny in mint state condition can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. In extremely rare cases, exceptionally preserved examples graded as MS-67 or MS-68 by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Beyond condition, errors and varieties add considerable value to these coins. The 1973 Lincoln penny may have unique errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. Double die errors are particularly desirable among collectors. If you have a penny with clear doubling on features like the date or the lettering, it can be worth much more. Another valuable error is the floating roof variety, where the roof of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse appears disconnected from the rest of the building due to a worn die. This error, combined with a high grade, can drive up the coin's value. So, what is the current market value for a 1973 Lincoln penny? Most circulated examples are only worth a few cents. However, an uncirculated penny in pristine condition can be valued between 50 cents and several dollars. At higher grades, like MS-65 or MS-66, values can range from $20 to $50. But when you reach near-perfect examples graded at MS-67 or above, prices jump dramatically. At this level, the coin's worth can soar to hundreds or even thousands of dollars, with top specimens occasionally auctioning for over $5,000. If an error coin is also in excellent condition, you could be looking at a significantly higher premium. To find out if your 1973 Lincoln penny is a valuable collectible, you'll want to examine it closely under magnification and consider having it professionally graded if you believe it is in excellent condition or displays any notable errors. Even though the chances of having a $1 million penny are slim, the thrill of coin hunting is in the possibility of discovering a rare and highly sought-after specimen. 1975 No-Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny coin and its current market value. I've crafted this to be engaging and informative, aiming to keep your audience hooked throughout. Have you ever wondered if that old penny lying in your change jar could be worth a fortune? Today, we're diving into the fascinating story behind the 1975 No-Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. Could your penny be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out together. The 1975 Lincoln penny might look ordinary at first glance. It's made from copper and zinc and features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design that millions of Americans are familiar with. But there's something extraordinary about this specific year's no-mint mark version. First, let's break down what a no-mint mark means and why it's so important. Most coins minted in the United States have a mint mark that indicates where they were produced. Coins from Philadelphia, for example, typically don't have a mint mark, while coins from Denver and San Francisco are marked with a D or an S, respectively. The absence of a mint mark on the 1975 Lincoln penny indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But what makes some of these coins worth millions of dollars? It's all about rarity, condition, and collector demand. Even though billions of 1975 Lincoln pennies were struck, only a small fraction remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. That's because most pennies are used for everyday transactions and end up with scratches, dings, or other forms of wear and tear. Coins that have been perfectly preserved over the decades and have a brilliant, shiny finish can be worth significantly more. In numismatics, or coin collecting, the term condition is crucial. For a 1975 no-mint mark penny to be valued at a high price, it needs to have a perfect or near-perfect grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless specimen. A penny that has a grade of 68, 69, or 70 is exceedingly rare and can command a huge premium. To put this in perspective, a 1975 penny in average condition is worth just a single cent, but a high-grade example can sell for thousands, even millions of dollars at auctions. Now, you might be asking, how does a simple penny reach these sky-high values? Let's talk about recent sales and the market frenzy surrounding this year's coin. In recent years, collectors have paid extraordinary amounts for 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies in top condition. At one auction, a pristine, uncirculated pennies sold for tens of thousands of dollars. But some collectors believe that an even better preserved coin could fetch over $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, over $1 million for a penny. Another factor driving up the value of these coins is the desire to complete a full set of Lincoln pennies. Collectors who want a complete series of high-grade pennies from every year are willing to pay a premium for exceptional coins. The 1975 no-mint mark penny is a key piece in that puzzle, especially if it's in perfect condition. As more collectors compete for these rare specimens, the prices continue to rise, creating a market frenzy that keeps everyone on edge. So, how can you determine if your 1975 Lincoln penny is a hidden treasure? First, check if it has no mint mark. Then, take a close look at its condition. If it appears almost brand new, without any visible scratches, dents, or discoloration, you could be sitting on a valuable coin. It's always a good idea to have your penny professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can assess the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which is critical in determining its market value. But what if your penny has seen better days? Even worn 1975 pennies are fun to keep and can be a conversation starter. However, the ones that make headlines are usually flawless. So, if you ever come across a 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in excellent condition, hold on to it and get it checked out. Who knows? It might just change your life. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the story of the 1975 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how an everyday object can become a valuable treasure. Keep searching, keep learning, and you might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more stories about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. 1971 Lincoln penny. This coin might look like any ordinary penny at first glance, but there are some special qualities that can turn it into a collector's gem. We're going to discuss what makes this coin valuable, what specific features you should be looking out for, and how much it is worth on the current market. Let's start with the basics of the 1971 Lincoln penny. This penny was struck at the San Francisco Mint, as denoted by the S mint mark located just below the date on the coin's obverse side. The coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has graced the obverse of the penny since 1909. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial design created by Frank Gasparo remains, an iconic image that was used from 1959 until 2008. Now, you might be wondering why this particular penny is considered valuable. The reason lies in the variations and errors that occurred during production, along with its condition and rarity. When it comes to valuable 1971 pennies, collectors look for pristine coins that have been graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, as well as error coins that may display unique features. A significant factor in the value of a 1971 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins that have no wear and display full mint luster are referred to as mint state, and they can command a high premium. Mint state coins are graded on a scale from 60 to 70, with MS70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. For instance, a 1971 penny graded MS67 or higher can be exceptionally rare and sought after by collectors. It's also important to note that the 1971 penny exists in both business strike and proof versions. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and have a mirror-like finish with crisp details. These coins were struck with extra care, and their value can be quite significant if they remain in perfect condition. A proof 1971 Lincoln penny graded PR69 or PR70 can be extremely valuable, especially if the coin shows strong eye appeal. What really excites collectors are error coins and rare varieties. For the 1971 penny, there are known errors that can dramatically increase its value. Some of these errors include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and coins struck on defective or wrong planchets. A double die error, where the design elements appear double due to a misalignment during the minting process, can make a 1971 penny worth thousands of dollars or more. These errors can be difficult to spot, so it's important to examine your coins carefully or have an expert look at them. So, how much is a 1971 Lincoln penny really worth today? In general, a regular 1971 penny in circulated condition is typically only worth its face value, 1 cent. However, if you have a high-grade example or a coin with a unique error, the value can skyrocket. For instance, a 1971 Lincoln penny graded MS-67 has sold for hundreds to even thousands of dollars at auction. The market value for a perfect proof 1971 penny graded PR70 can also be in the range of thousands, depending on collector demand. Error coins, especially those with major doubling, have been known to fetch well over $10,000. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the potential for record sales at auctions. While not every 1971 penny will sell for a huge sum, there have been cases where high-grade or error coins have reached impressive figures. For example, a top-quality double-die penny from this year can command a massive premium, and collectors are always on the lookout for rare variations. Remember, the coin market can be volatile, and prices are often influenced by factors like the condition of the coin, its rarity, and the current demand among collectors. Before you go hunting for a valuable 1971 Lincoln penny, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always handle coins carefully to avoid damage and store them in a protective holder. If you believe you have a high-grade or error coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service to maximize its value. Lastly, do your research and stay updated on market trends to make the most of your coin collection. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1971 Lincoln penny. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more videos about rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below and let us know if you have any coins you'd like us to cover in future videos.